All right. Happy Monday. Who's ready? Hands up if you're ready for a great week this week. It's going to be a good week. Good week. We're always encouraged to have you joining us each and every week and each and every morning. And remember that you are more than welcome. I said this last night on a big call that we did. It involved several countries, but I said, feel free, feel safe to bring your guests to this each and every Monday through Friday, because we just share this power source, that really is taking one word and really diving into that one word. And it's so interesting how it means something different. Me and Coach Myra Miles started doing this several weeks ago, and so many of you have joined us each and every day, and that's been so awesome. We're so grateful for you. But we started doing this, and we share notes with each other, and it's interesting. A lot of times we're right in sync, and a lot of times we have total differences in the way we look at a word, and that's the beautiful thing about this. So today's word is courage. Courage. And when I started looking at it, I'm like, I'll crush this. I'll crush the word courage. And then last night I went in like 10,000 directions with one word. It's crazy. So here's what my crazy mind came up with today, okay? And maybe you'll get something out of this. So when I looked at it, I said, and I started reading, I started diving into the word. To me, courage, really for Brent Palmer, what it means is the ability to do something that is difficult or scary. It also means stepping out of my comfort zone. To me, it also means sharing your ideas, speaking up, or showing up. It means standing firm in your beliefs and values. It takes courage to do that. And some days, courage is just simply getting up and getting out of bed. How many of you's had those days? I had a situation last week that, I'll be honest, I didn't want to get up out of bed the next day. It hit me. It hit me hard. And some days courage is just getting up out of bed. And I had some great friends that called me that day. Coach Myra, one of them, and said, "You good? You good?" I said, "I'm good, Coach. I'm good." Coach Johns inspired me that day. It takes all of us to make this world go around and to be interconnected. But it's the courage that really means a lot to me. I found courage. See, I got in coaching. Got to tell you a personal testimony. I got in coaching and had success. Then I was going to run for superintendent, so I decided I had to be a principal for a couple of years. So I went into that, athletic director, and I found courage in my life at 36 years old. I found it in the most unlikely place. Mine came from network marketing. My deal today is not to try to recruit you to network marketing, okay? Don't feel that. But my courage I found in network marketing because it was a new skill set for me at 36. It's hard to train an old dog new tricks. It's hard to change an adult. At 36 years old, I had to create new skill sets. At 36 years old, I had to get past what I call social acceptance, what the world around me felt about me, what I was doing. I didn't feel good. I was used to people coming to me for advice. "Oh, Coach, you're doing so good. You love on those kids. You do this." They were always bragging. And then I got involved in it, and it was like, whoa, it's a hit on my social acceptance, how people think of me. It really hurt me. But I had to learn to get past that. I had to have the courage to get past that. I then left my career. I left my security blanket, my safety net, my retirement. I left everything, my health care, to pursue that industry full time. It was scary. It took courage. But see, I thought about that today, and I wrote this down. Change in anybody requires you to do things that feel hard and scary. change requires courage. Whether it's your health, whether it's your maybe it's your religion, maybe it's your personal life, maybe it's your career, but change requires courage. I learned that in the industry I'm in now. See, I found time freedom in the industry, but what I really found by stepping past and having courage and making a change is I found my happy place. My happy place, Brent Palmer's happy place, is the ability to coach. I want on my tombstone one day to say, coach, coach. I found in my industry now the ability to coach. I found that in network marketing, there's always going to be someone to coach. A lot of people think I coach on making money. A lot of people think I coach on products. No, no, no. I coach people, and people change every day. And I used my skill set and what I've learned in the past and what I can go grab and learn to help coach that person and what they need for today. And by doing that, I found an industry that I can retire into and not work to retire out of. And that was my life goal. And courage drew me there. And I'm going to leave you with this. Through this, I found the courage to do Facebook Lives, to even be on Facebook. I didn't even have an account 10 years, 6 years. 10 years ago, I didn't have a Facebook account, Instagram account, Twitter account, like making positive quotes. I have people every day that's like, dude, who takes your pictures? Like, you're making these positive quotes. Like, what are you doing? And I'm like, somebody's going to gain something from this today. And that's all I care about. It's not about me. It's about that I stayed consistent and I had the courage to do it. That's what it's about. And then it could inspire somebody else. And then Zooms came to be. And man, we've had hiccups in Zooms. The devil has attacked us in Zooms. But you know what? I've got the courage to see it through. So that's what it meant today. That word for me. Okay? I hope you can gain something from that. Coach Meyer, I'll turn it to you.
Thanks, Coach. That was outstanding, as always. Appreciate you. I do want to give a shout out to a guy. I know he's been on our call with us before, but he showed his face today with us. Mr. Pete Key. We gave away one of your books at the end of the show. So Pete's joining us today. So I'm thankful to have Pete a part of it. And thanks for joining up with us today. You know, courage, like Brent said, I was like him. I'm thinking, oh, this is going to be a piece of cake. This is easy. This is good stuff. But then when you start preparing, it kind of takes you another direction and it gets real. It got real for me. I want to read the definition to you, just like we always do. The quality of mind or spirit that enables a person to face great difficulty, danger, and pain without fear. Every one of us we understand that. We've had that. But let me ask you this. When did we start getting so scared so easily, forgetting what it was like to stand up for what was simply the decent thing to do? When did this happen? Every one of us have experienced that. You know, courage, it isn't stupid or blind. Courage is bold. It's uncompromising. It's alive and who we were before we forgot. When pressure gets on us, that's when we revert back to things that we know we're not really good at sometimes. Here's what I think courage is. Courage is daring and it's disruptive. It's daring and disruptive. It's also trusting yourself and reminding yourself that you're capable of more than what you think. You think about it. When fear strikes us in the toughest times in our life, we automatically, as humans, say, I can't. And you start trying to look for an easy way out. We can't do that. Courage is knowing what to be afraid of and what not to be afraid of. You know, courage is simply bold, it's uncompromising, and it's alive. In difficult times, and I'll share just a personal situation that's happened to me in the last few months. It has taken courage for me to step out into my side gig. It's taken courage. I've worked with people my whole career. I've been in peaks at the highest points of a career and the lowest points. But jumping into my side gig with a bunch of you guys that are on this call, it took courage for me to do it because I was uncomfortable. I'd never done this before. And I want to leave two quotes with you. This comes from Joy Bell, is this first one. Don't be afraid of your fears. I know I sure wasn't. It did take courage. Don't be afraid of your fears. They're not there to scare you. They're there to let you know that something is worth it. That's pretty powerful. And the last quote I want to leave you with is from William Faulkner. And I love this. I thought about Todd Rowland actually when I saw this, just because he's a water guy. You cannot swim for new horizons until you have courage to lose sight of the shore. That's pretty deep right there, isn't it? It's pretty powerful. So courage, we all just need to join in together and realize that that's tough. It's one of the toughest things that we will ever deal with on a daily basis. So be strong today, be courageous in difficult situations, and just just go back to what I said, when did we get so scared of just doing this simple thing? Have great courage today. Have a great Monday. Thank you all so much for being a part of today's call. Appreciate it.
Coach, thank you so much. Wow, that was awesome. That was awesome. So how many of you ready to fire into today? I know I am. Thank you for being here. Thanks for this power source. You encourage us. We'll see you back tomorrow. Let's find somebody today and let's make them have a better day because we showed up in their life. Have a great Monday, guys. You rock. Love you guys. See you.
Thank you. It was really, really